Civil rights activist, Rosa Parks. Synopsis. For many years, white and black Americans were kept separated or segregated in public places. One day in 1955, Rosa Parks was riding the bus home. The bus driver asked her to give her seat to a white rider. Rosa said no. She was arrested. After that, thousands of African Americans stopped riding Montgomery buses. In the end, this helped African Americans get equal rights. Early life and education. Rosa Parks was born February 4th, 1913, in Alabama. She lived with her grandparents. They used to be slaves. Slaves were black people who were owned by white people. Slavery had ended when Rosa Parks was born, but racism was still very bad. When Rosa grew up, she joined the NAACP. The NAACP worked to make life fairer for black people. Ordered to the back of the bus. Rosa rode a bus to work. White people sat in the front of the bus. Black people had to sit in the back. When the front seats filled up, the driver made black riders stand. On December 1st, 1955, Parks got on a crowded bus. Soon the driver noticed white people standing. He asked black people to give up their seats. Rosa said no. She said she was tired of giving in. The police came and arrested her. Montgomery bus boycott. The NAACP decided to fight. Leaders asked black people not to ride the city buses for a day. That morning, all the buses were empty. A judge said Rosa Parks had broken the law. She had to pay money. That evening, black leaders voted not to ride the buses anymore. This was called the Montgomery bus boycott. For 381 days, the city's buses stayed empty. Some white people were angry. They attacked people's houses. But black people stayed off the buses. This was bad for Montgomery. In 1956, the United States Supreme Court said segregation on buses was against the law. Montgomery had to get rid of its rules about where people could sit. Afterward, Rosa Parks and her husband lost their jobs. They moved to Detroit, Michigan. Rosa worked for a black congressman. Parks died in 2005. She was 92. In 2013, a statue of her was placed in the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. President Barack Obama said Rosa had helped change America and the world.